Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back. So today I'll be doing a quick unboxing of my brand new MacBook Pro. This is the 16-inch version that comes with the M2 Pro chip. I decided not to go for the M2 Max just because I didn't feel like I needed that, but so compared to my 13-inch with the old Intel chip, I should be seeing a much better performance boost. I did opt in as well to get 1 terabyte of storage. My old one was only 128 gigs, and with all the video recordings I do for YouTube and all that, I definitely found that that thing would fill up maybe once a week or every other week, so I ended up having to transfer a lot of data. So I just decided to opt in for the terabyte. But we'll get into the unboxing, so let's get started. All right, so starting with the box, it's a pretty standard Apple box here, nothing crazy. The only thing that they did get rid of, of course I haven't bought a MacBook in a while, but as you can see, there's no plastic covering at all on this at all. You're just gonna see these two release tabs here. So they got rid of the plastic, of course, that was to save money in the traditional Apple fashion, but there was also a security concern behind that. So what a lot of people were doing is, they were taking off the plastic. And these used to have little stickers that showed whether it was open or not, but apparently people found these for sale on like Amazon or wherever online, and they would take out the MacBook Pro and maybe they would either replace it with their old one, or I've seen, some eBay sellers, they were getting one that there was a rock in there, but it still had these tabs on it. So Apple decided to change it up a little bit. So basically once you peel off these tabs, there's no going back. You're kind of committed to this one. So yeah. Ooh, here we go. Oh, ooh boy. Ooh. Awesome. So yep, I've never owned a 16-inch laptop before, so this might be a little interesting. So I'm kind of off to the side here. There's really nowhere for me to fit behind the camera, but beautiful. And there it is. Kind of set that off to the side here. Take off all the paper. Ooh, and there we have it. 16-inch MacBook Pro. Kind of zoom this out a little bit for you. I'm not zooming it in, so I'll zoom it out here. So as you can see, they went back to their roots on this one, going with the original like kind of magnet charging cable versus like my old or my current MacBook Pro just had the 2 Thunderbolt ports, and you had to plug it in via that way. There was no headphone jack on this side, so I'm glad to see a headphone jack return. And then on the other side, this is where you'll really see the differences. You have an additional Thunderbolt port, I guess you can call it USB-C, whatever you want to call it. A nice SD card slot if you're one of those. If you do like lots of stuff with cameras or drone flying, this will definitely help you out. My other one didn't have that, so I had to buy an adapter for it. And also an HDMI port now, so you are capable of plugging in your laptop to like a bigger monitor or a TV or whatever you'd like. So this is the space gray. No changes really on this one. This thing kind of looks like just like a fatter MacBook Air, which that's the overall intent. So, but overall it looks great. But like I said, once again, I do wish that it came in additional colors than just silver and space gray. But we'll set the laptop off to the side here. Starting with some of the goods, yep. Here's all the Apple stuff. Take all this out of here. Yep, standard paperwork. Still got some Apple stickers. I know there was rumors that they were kind of getting rid of the Apple stickers to save money, but I'm glad that they kept them. Honestly, I really don't do anything with them. I'll give them to my friend Zach. He's all about Apple stickers. He'll do some with it. First thing you'll notice is this charger is huge, which I guess it's really kind of comparable to the old one. We'll take that out of the wrapper. So this is a 140 watt USB-C charging, so you have your USB-C port right there, and so you're able to just quickly, yep, not bad, set that there. And then here's where another kind of just a very slight difference that Apple decided to do. So this is like we'll zoom in here, it's a braided charging cable versus, just the standard, plastic or rubber wire one that comes with, iPhones or, I don't even know if iPhones come with charging cables anymore. I'm sure they do. I just know they don't come with the brick anymore. But we'll see with the next iPhone. It probably won't come with any of that. So Probably gonna get shunned for tearing all this apart, but that's okay, because it's mine, do what I want. Set all that junk off to the side. Off to the floor with you. Yep, here we go. Here's kind of a better, like closer look up of the braided charging cable. It just is, it's a little bit sturdier, and it, because I've noticed like over the years, especially like with just the original cables, that these just get super dirty, and also they tend to rib. It's kind of Apple's Achilles heel with this one. So plug that in like normal. Kind of plug it in down here. So also, as you can tell, I'm not very good with unboxing videos. I'm quite an amateur when it comes to this, but you know, we're working on it. So we got it plugged in. Of course, you know, it's not all the way charged, but so there it is. I'll take a quick pause. We'll change the camera angle, and I'll get it all set up, and we'll be back in just a moment. All right, so we got the new MacBook Pro all set up and ready to go. I used the migration feature for the first time, which if you don't know what that is, basically it allows you to take data from your old Mac computer and transfer it to a new one wirelessly. It only took about 20 minutes, which was not bad considering all the large files that I had. But first thing that you'll notice is just, including the ginormous size, these ginormous speakers. You got one set on each side. The ones on my old MacBook Pro were, I'd say, about 1/2 inch wide. These are looking about probably 1.5 inches to almost 2 inches wide, so pretty large size speakers. Another thing, no more touchpad or touch bar. I never really used the touch bar, so the fact they got rid of it doesn't really offend me at all. They did keep the thumbprint scanner or the fingerprint reader, so I'm happy about that. The odd thing to talk about, the elephant in the room, is that notch that's right there. So I haven't used this enough to really decide whether I care or don't care about the notch. It is different. Something I was kind of hoping for, though, is I was hoping that they would incorporate facial recognition with this, you know, similar to the iPhone, but we didn't get to see that, so it is what it is. Honestly, it's not a big deal. I use my Apple Watch to unlock my laptop anyway, so it's not that big of a deal to me. Well, I haven't done any video editing with this yet, like I said, but I have noticed people that do have these newer MacBooks that they've noticed that transfer speeds and overall video processing speeds is a lot quicker. I'm hoping this new MacBook also helps with the overheating. My current MacBook overheats like crazy when I start editing video, so I'm hoping that this helps out a lot. Yeah, but we'll come along to the side here. Yep, you see the SD card port, your one USB-C, as well as your HDMI port. And we'll just kind of show just how thin overall this thing is. Considering that 16 and 16-inch laptops, it's pretty thin. Then you have your headphone jack, your two USB-Cs over here, and then as well as your magnet charging port. I'm really happy that they brought that back, because before you used to charge it just by plugging it into the USB-C. I was not a big fan of that. It just didn't feel very Apple to me. So the fact that they brought back the mag charger is very Apple, and I'm happy with that. But that's all I got for you today. It's just a quick unboxing and a kind of a setup and a show-off video. But if you did enjoy the video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to my channel and have not yet subscribed, please hit that subscribe button down below. Helps me out a ton. But I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. See ya.